On Friday, US President Donald Trump made headlines around the world by revealing that he had ordered 2 American nuclear submarines to be moved closer to Russian waters. His message, posted on Truth Social, was a direct response to comments made by former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, who warned of the possibility of a nuclear retaliation system known as the dead hand. Trump called Medvedev's words foolish and inflammatory and said his own order was precautionary, hinting at the seriousness of the situation. In his words, just in case these statements are more than just that. The Russian response was swift but strategic. Viktor Vodolatsky, a senior Russian lawmaker, downplayed the move. He claimed that Russian nuclear submarines already have greater global coverage and even suggested that the American vessels Trump referenced were already under Russian control. He insisted no further response from Moscow was necessary. But what exactly is the dead hand that Medvedev was referring to? Originally developed during the Cold War, the dead hand system, known in Russia as perimeter, was designed as an automatic nuclear response mechanism. In theory, if Russian leadership were wiped out in a surprise strike, the system would detect the attack and automatically launch a retaliatory nuclear response. Though its full functionality has always been shrouded in secrecy, many analysts believe some version of it still exists today. So why was Medvedev invoking this doomsday device now? The answer lies in the broader geopolitical storm swirling around the Russia-Ukraine conflict. President Trump recently slashed the US-led ceasefire deadline for Ukraine from 50 days down to just 10 to 12 days. That move sparked outrage in Moscow, which views any such ultimatum as a veiled threat of escalation. Medvedev responded on Telegram, suggesting Trump was entering dangerous territory. Trump didn't hold back either. In the same post where he ordered the submarine deployment, he referred to Medvedev as a failed former president who thinks he's still in power and warned him to watch his words. At the center of all this is a dangerous mixture of nationalism, nuclear rhetoric, and strategic ambiguity. While Trump's submarine order likely doesn't change US military posture in a significant way, since American ballistic missile subs constantly patrol international waters, it's the public nature of the announcement that stands out. US leaders rarely publicize the movement of nuclear assets. Doing so is usually a calculated political signal, aimed more at deterrence than deployment. From the Russian side, dismissive rhetoric combined with subtle reminders of its own nuclear capacity creates a tense standoff where both sides appear to be testing each other's credibility. As of now, no additional military moves have been confirmed by either side. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov did note in a recent press conference that both nations agree a direct military confrontation must be avoided. But that assurance does little to calm nerves when nuclear submarines and Cold War systems are being invoked in the same breath. Whether the dead hand still exists is a matter of speculation. What's certain is that the memory of mutual destruction remains a powerful diplomatic tool, one that can either prevent conflict or dangerously provoke it. In a world already strained by war, sanctions, and shifting alliances, this kind of brinkmanship has a cost. And in the nuclear age, even words can edge nations closer to consequences no one truly wants to face.